Hello everyone, Dustin Zana with Creating the Difference. As we've talked about before, surface is the most important factor when it comes to ball motion. And today we're going to be taking a good look at that. We've got some shots thrown by Jesper Svensson on the 2023 Scorpion Championship show. And you can see with the ball he's throwing, he throws this ball a lot. So he's really familiar with, the shape and what it's going to give him. You can see how well that ball went through the pins, running over the 9-pin there. Because of the characteristics of the bowling ball, it started at an aggressive surface to start the match. And you can notice, and if you watch the show, how much his ball reaction really changed throughout the 3 games that he was on the show. And in just over 2 games that he threw this ball. The key with this ball is he wants it to start up early and continue down lane. If this ball does not start up early, it is not going to hook at all down lane. So watch this shot here. This is the first example of where we see this ball maybe start to go away. So watch how his ball goes through the pins here. Hits the pocket, but it deflects over to the left side of the 8-pin. And if it deflected a little more, it possibly could have hit the 7-pin. So with that ball deflecting so much, we can see that it's not starting early enough, and it's not creating enough entry angle to really get out the 7-pin. And as we continue to watch his shots, it's very hit and miss if it starts up early enough and continues, or it barely hits the left side of the head pin. This is a function of the lanes transitioning over the 2 games that he bowled with this bowling ball. Because of this ball's lower diff, low absorption rate, the lane transition, and the surface changing, it's extremely important for the transition to be followed because this bowling ball will approach 4,700 grit very fast. We want that ball to start up early and really continue. That's how we're going to get those corners out and really begin to string strikes when it comes down to the end of the match. Now this is really where things change. He buckets, and then a couple of frames later he buckets again. Let's go ahead and compare those 2 bucket shots to some other shots in the match when the surface on that ball was fresher. This shot right here is the first shot of the second match. You can see that ball starts up and really gets going. The bottom shot is the bucket shot, and the top shot is the first shot of the second match. Considerable difference in ball motion. Using Specto data, we can see that these shots were thrown very similar, and the bucket shot was only 1.2 boards right with the same break point as the strike shot, thrown a game later. So this is the second bucket he left before he switched to reactive. This shot right here is the end of the first match. This is towards the middle of the second match. And this is the end of the second match. So you can see that over time, while he is striking, the ball motion is considerably different. You can see where that ball tries to go through the pins. Once again, using Specto data, we can see that the bucket shot was only 0.2 boards right at the laydown and 0.5 boards left at the break point, just over 1 game later. So the whole purpose behind this is to really discuss why surface is so important to ball motion. If you have a surface in your bag that is 1, predictable, and 2, lasts longer, you're able to get through the issues that Jesper may have had on the Scorpion show in 2023. And you can help alleviate some of these issues with TrueCut sanding pads. So if you have any questions, need more information, or you're interested in picking up some TrueCut sanding pads, check us out at ctdbowling.com. Dustin Zana with Creating the Difference. Have a great day.